They call this a controlled environment, but I don't know about that considering who's about to fight. We are live at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. It's Dalton Thunder Smith. He's 176 centimeters tall with a reach of 178. And facing him in this bout, Amir King Khan, 140 pounds, 5'8" tall, with a reach of 71 inches.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am.
Dalton Thunder Smith fighting out of the Steel City of Sheffield, United Kingdom. This lightweight has a very... And it's the king, Amir King Khan. He's Bolton's finest. Watch...
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing from Sheffield, England, an English super...
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You couldn't buy a seat in this place. You'd be very lucky if your rings...
And there's the bell to start the round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Just missed with that hook. Missing with the hook. Fighters love being in this venue as the audience is right on top of you, and they will be bringing the heat tonight. They are ready to watch this showdown.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent. All laid out there.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. Couldn't land that jab.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what? I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Catch and shoot. Those counter punches have to hurt. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Got him there. Better start respecting each other's punching. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
It's bombs away. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? It's all offense all the time.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Defense is not an option for these two. Missing with the hook. There's a counter shot. Nope, that hook won't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're gonna get it. Kitchen sink.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Nice stop, but that won't score. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Johnny, I love watching these lighter fighters just based on the hand speed and the foot movement. So impressive to watch. Fantastic punch. Look at the hand speed and footwork between the... Oh boy! Amir Khan! And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count.
Oh, no, come on, get up. Get up, it can't be over.
Let's talk about Smith in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You're being put down.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle.
And we may see a stoppage here.
His legs have gone. He's got to get a hands up. It's survival instincts now. Get him up.
That was not a good moment for him. The corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in?
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so, so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown. They ring the bell, and here we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be... What's the referee thinking right now?
One, two, three, four, five, six.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
This fighter continues to show how much heart he's got, but the corner may have to intervene here.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at it's not.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. Well, this is a very... And there's the bell to start the round. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Missed him with that uppercut. And at some point, the corner needs to decide
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. You got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response.
They ring the bell, and here we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Fantastic punch. You'd like to see more jabs. A lot of effort being exerted here. Nice counter. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Oh my goodness, what pace, what pace. They're like, do you know what, Yorkshire Terrier?
This is not how the story was supposed to go for Amir Khan.
Oh, what a shot. He's staggered, he's staggered.
One, two, three.
Good for him to get back up on his feet, but is he just a glutton for punishment?
Well, then look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count.
I can't believe it. They are giving up. I can't believe it. They are giving up.
They don't like that. Listen to that. Oh, listen to that. When he gets back to the gym, his team is going to give him hellfire. This is what you work on as a fighter.